Hello everyone, my name is Meredith Crossan and today I will be discussing the book Thank You Mr. Falker by Patricia Polacco. Patricia Polacco is not only the author but she is also the illustrator of this book. This book is a picture book but it is also a nonfiction book, so it falls into a couple of different categories. To summarize this book, the little girl in this book, Trisha, she is getting ready to go to school. So she is starting kindergarten and she is super excited because it is finally her chance to go to school. Her older brother has been to school before and she's mostly excited because school equals learning to read. So she is finally getting her chance to learn to read. So she starts kindergarten and she's sitting with her reading group and the other children, they're progressing and learning to read. However, Trisha's not doing so good, but it's okay because Trisha is really good at drawing. So kindergarten comes and goes. Trisha didn't learn to read, but her brother says it's okay because she's definitely going to learn to read in the first grade, and it's also okay because Trisha is an excellent artist. So Trisha moves on to first grade. As her peers continue to accelerate in reading, Trisha keeps falling behind. When she looks at the letters and the numbers in books, they're just kind of jumbled up and they just don't make sense to her. So she just continues to keep drawing and drawing, and her peers just keep advancing and reading, and she just keeps falling behind. Trisha just keeps on going through school. She just keeps going on through each teacher. And Trisha does notice that there is a difference between her and her classmates. Trisha starts to feel dumb. She starts calling herself dumb. Her classmates begin to make fun of her and they start calling her names. She even starts to avoid her classmates at recess time. She finds places to hide to get away from them so that they don't make fun of her. Finally, Trisha reaches the 5th grade and a new teacher rolls into town, and all the students are really excited because there's a new teacher. And the new teacher, Mr. Falker, he notices Trisha. He takes an interest in her and wants to learn a little more about her, spend some time with her, getting to know her. So you're going to have to pick up this book and you're going to have to find out if Trisha learns to read, how she keeps doing with her drawing, and see what happens. So this is a really good book, and I hope you do pick it up and read it. The illustrations in this book, I'm going to open it up so you can take a peek and look at it. The illustrations in this book, the illustrator, which is Patricia Polacco, she uses really big lines and she does the illustrations with watercolors. Okay? These are beautiful. The illustrations are very big. They go off the page and it kind of pulls the reader in, so you feel like you're actually with the characters. You just kind of feel that you're sitting right there with them. So they're just really pretty. I also like the detail that she puts in the facial expressions. You can see them really well. Like in this picture, you can see, let me get a little closer, sorry. You can really see how frightful Trisha is in this picture. So I really like that. My favorite part of this book is when Trisha is spending some time with her grandmother. Here they are going on a walk, and they're just having a little chit-chat about life. I really like that part. The reason I like that part is because my grandmother was very influential to me when I was learning to read. Here they are at night, just kind of laying in the grass looking at the stars. My grandmother taught me to read. She worked with me on letters and sounds and little words, sight words, then big words. And she taught me to read before I even went to kindergarten. And when I would pretend to be a teacher, she was my student, and she would help me grade my papers and do lesson plans and things like that when I was just a little girl. So I really like the relationship that Trisha had with her grandmother in this book, because it reminded me of the relationship that I had with my grandmother growing up as a little girl until she passed away. So definitely pick up this book. Thank you, Mr. Falker, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did reading it. So that's all. Thanks. See y'all later. Bye.